think we'll need 2 eggs for the fried rice, so you crack them into the bowl.
Gabby Lawson usually attends grade 5 classes at her local public school, but today she's been kept home by her parents for the first time since the pandemic began. Gabby's mum is a nurse and her dad is in the building industry, so neither can work from home.
Yeah, you mix the eggs while I boil the peppers.
My name's Gabrielle Lawson, and I have my nonna sitting next to me.
Luckily, her grandmother Wendy Lawson is here to help.
I'm going to come here so she can continue some schoolwork, and then in the school holidays she'll come to my house as she normally does, just for a break and change of scene, because she'll be on her own for a long time, by the sound of it.
Although the 68-year-old is healthy, she's well aware that full-time care of her granddaughter puts her at higher risk of contracting COVID-19.
Luckily, I have excellent health and I don't have any underlying health problems, so fingers crossed it'll stay that way. If the worst comes to the worst and I do get ill, then we'll have to make other arrangements for Gabby, obviously.
And that's the grim prospect facing households across Australia.
Parents in Australia rely more on grandparents than any other form of care, like long-day care or before and after school care. So I think the changes are going to have a big impact for a lot of families and for a lot of grandparents.
Although childcare centres remain open, prior to the coronavirus, grandparents were providing almost a quarter of all preschool care in Australia.
Australian families are in a really difficult position because, on the one hand, they're likely to need grandparents for childcare perhaps more than ever. But on the other, grandparents are likely to fall into the age group who are at one of the greatest risks associated with coronavirus. So I think families are likely to be navigating these really complex decisions.
I was looking after my grandson, who's 20 months old, 2 days a week, keeping his routine going that he has during the week.
Robin Hamblin has now taken the difficult decision to stop all contact with her grandson, as she and her husband are vulnerable to COVID-19.
It's sad because you don't have the physical contact and the cuddles, but we're adapting. We're learning to adapt. Who's that?
So literally every time the phone rings now, it's Gigi or Granddad and he wants to say hello. Yeah, we're going to call him.
Robin's daughter Kate has just lost her job.
Wave, say hello.
She may not need the childcare, but she still misses her mother's support.
All right, I think it's early days. It feels normal to speak to them on the phone and check in. I think when that becomes more, regular and continues, it might feel a little bit weird.
On the other side of the country, Shani Parkins has decided to isolate her children from their grandmother, who has a lung condition. With Shani's husband regularly away as a fly-in, fly-out worker, it's been tough going.
It's like, I guess, losing your best friend and losing your mum at the same time, and your support group, and your break from the kids, and.
Shani's mum, Victoria Fletcher, finds the isolation particularly frustrating. She lives just 500 metres away.
I can talk to them through the window. I can talk to them through the car window and phone. But there's no hugs or cuddles anymore. So, yes, I'm just hoping to maintain the relationship now through the phone and through the windows. We can basically look at each other but not touch.
Having regular close contact with grandchildren can be very important for grandparents, for their well-being, their sort of sense of social connection, for keeping them physically active. So ceasing that regular contact with grandchildren would have a real impact on grandparents and their well-being.
Grandparents play an important role in modern family life, and many of us are about to discover just how tough it can be without them.
we're all going a bit stir crazy in a 2-bed flat with a crazy toddler. But yeah, making do.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.